A Tuesday afternoon crash claims the life of a Bridgeport Public Schools staff member. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the community of Bridgeport is grieving following a three-vehicle crash Tuesday afternoon that claimed the life of a 27-year-old. The Morrill County Sheriff's Office says emergency services responded just before 3 p.m. to an accident involving two semi-trucks and one passenger vehicle about 2 miles west of Bridgeport on Highway 26. The Sheriff's Office says the accident claimed the life of Maverick Miller of Bridgeport, who was a staff member at Bridgeport Public Schools. BPS Superintendent George Schlotthauer issued a statement saying they were saddened by the news that Miller did not survive the crash, but also noted a female student that was traveling with Miller survived and was treated for injuries and released from the hospital. Schlotthauer says school counselors will be available on Wednesday to visit with students who may need or want help surrounding the loss. The accident remains under investigation. Well, tourism-related discussion once again consumed much of the most recent Scottsbluff County Commissioner meeting, this time on a request to approve an assistant to help Director Brenda Lacey with tourism-related tasks 8 hours a week. Lacey explained on Monday that with the move to her office at the county admin building, she had lost the assistance of staff at the Legacy of the Plains Museum, who would occasionally pitch in with stuffing packets or stocking tourism literature in display racks. At one point in the discussion, management accountant Lisa Ryan asked about staffing at other county tourism offices.
We talk a lot about comparison counties. Tell me about Lincoln County, tell me about Buffalo County, tell me about Dawson County. Visitors bureaus, do they have just one employee?
Heavens, no, I don't know anybody that has just one employee. I mean, even all of the officials here have helped everybody but me.
You have contract labor written into your budget
For $2,000. I need $7,389.10 in order to make this work the way that it's supposed to. This contract labor is for something else. That is for off-site work when we're preparing events.
Commissioner Charlie Knapper initially opposed the request, offering an unsuccessful motion to table it, but ultimately joined the rest of the board in approving the request with conditions. The money to pay the independent contractor will come from tourism lodging tax funds, and the person selected to fill the post would be limited to 40 hours per month. And Scottsbluff Rural Fire has joined the list of area fire departments, making it easier to obtain a burn permit. Fire Chief Krista Shank-Grubbs tells KNEB News that district residents and entities needing a permit can now apply online, and with the required information and a few clicks, can get their permit without having to stop by the station. Using a smartphone, you can scan a QR code on the department's Facebook page that will take you to the online permit portal, and at completion you'll receive approval and a burn permit number to provide to the communication center. She says the Banner County and Lyman Fire Departments are already using the system, while Gehring Fire has their own online permit process. We'll have more news right after this.
Whether you're gardening, searching for the perfect vacation home, or planning your next travel destination, your life is just as unique. Your Raymond James financial advisors, Jody Rosiska and Kevin Figg, get to know you, your passions, and your vision for the future, so you can live your life. That's life well planned.
Welcome back. Nebraska lawmakers advanced a bill that aims to restrict biological males from accessing restrooms and locker rooms of girls and women and to set rules on their participation in student athletics. During debate on the measure on Tuesday, Omaha Senator Megan Hunt opposed the bill, saying from educators to mental health professionals, doctors, and other experts, their outlook on the subject is the same.
That biology is not binary, that kids are in a mental health crisis, and that this kind of legislation causes measurable harm. It isolates the people who are already isolated. It punishes people who are already vulnerable. And it tells every young person that there's something wrong with them simply for being who they are, if they aren't cisgender and straight. And that's not public service, that's cruelty.
Following about 4 hours of debate, a cloture vote to end discussion passed 33-16, reaching the number needed to overcome the filibuster and move forward LB 89, which is also known as the Stand With Women Act. That was followed by a 33-16 vote to advance the bill to second reading. Well, according to the March prospective plantings report released by the USDA, Nebraska corn farmers are expected to plant 10.6 million acres of corn in 2025. If realized, this would translate to a significant economic investment of nearly $3.1 billion in the state's economy over a 2-month period, as calculated by the University of Nebraska-Lincoln's crop budgets. This investment includes inputs such as seed, fuel, and fertilizer, but excludes land costs, labor, and equipment.
This isn't just a beautiful hospital. It's the home to exceptional patient care. This is where specialty clinics meet your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. This is us. Box Butte General Hospital. Great things are happening here.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
For this week's featured pet of the week, we meet DB, a 2-year-old border collie mix who's been at the Panhandle Humane Society for about 2 weeks now. Staff says he's the sweetest guy ever, but needs someone who's kind, patient, and ready to take on a dog who's never been shown what it is to be like a truly loved canine. His adoption cost is $175, and that includes his neuter, microchipping, and all vaccinations. To meet DB or any of the dogs and cats available for adoption, you can head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society daily from 1 to 4 p.m.
Changing leaf colors means yard work. Your friends at Tri-City Stormwater wants to remind you of the proper way to dispose of fallen leaves. Leaves make great mulch for trees and bushes and compost for future gardens. The city also has yard waste bins, so they can dispose of all your leaves at the city compost facility. Always keep your leaves out of the gutters. Not only do they cause clogging and flooding, they can pollute our waterways by causing nutrient overload. So keep your yard looking good and your drinking water safe, because it's our water, our responsibility.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
Let's take a look at your midweek community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Military, first responders, teachers, Renewal by Anderson is offering a heartfelt thank you with its first ever appreciation sale. 20% off every window and door, no money down, no interest, and no payments for 18 months, plus an additional 9% off if purchased on the initial consultation. That's 29% off. Military, first responders, teachers, this is a limited time offer, so do not wait. Please book your free estimate right now at rbawyoming.com.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, Western Nebraska Community College will celebrate the 93rd commencement ceremony on Saturday, May 10th. Brian Sloan, a Gering native and president of the Nebraska Chamber of Commerce and Industry, will deliver the commencement address. The commencement ceremony is scheduled for 10 a.m. in Cougar Palace, and all spring graduation streams will be broadcast on the KNEB.TV YouTube channel. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.